Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on Palworld. I'm in the Verdant Brook, as you guys can see at the top left. I want to show you guys the best place to set up a metal base, and metal slash coal. There's metal and coal. Now I had no idea about this. I flew by this multiple times. My daughter, who plays Palworld as well, showed me this spot, and we set it up on our multiplayer game. So I'm going to show you guys where this is, and I'm going to show you how I set it up almost exactly like she did, so I can show you guys what it looks like. So it's on top of this hill right here. So basically what it is that there's a bunch of metal nodes up here, and there's also a bunch of coal rocks. There's no other rocks. There's trees, metal, coal. That's it that's up here. And then when we first get up here, you're going to see some either pals that you need to defeat or some syndicate thugs or something. So take care of those guys, get them off the cliff. I'm going to come down here for a second, grab this egg. But and then once you get them off, then you can just set up your base. Now there's a little pointy spot in the middle of the little plateau up here, and that's where you want to set your pal decks at, or your pal box. And then not pal, it's your pal box. That's where you want to set it at. And once you set it there, it'll circle the whole thing. It'll overlap the edge just a little bit, but for the most part your guys will stay up here. Occasionally you may have a trouble, but I have trouble with guys, my pals, falling off all kind of places. So I'm not going to show you guys this whole part of me knocking these guys out. Basically I took these Masandas out. Let me get up here and get some stamina, and then I'm just going to skip forward. But you see all this metal right here? There's tons of metal rocks. There's tons of ore rocks. I call it metal. I'm sorry. Used to playing on another game that's really making me mad right now. Anyway, so there's a lot of ore rocks here. So skip forward here just a little bit after I beat them. So here's a little tip part. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do it just like my daughter showed me how she did it, because it works pretty good. You don't necessarily need this here. You can put the pal box, as you guys know, on the ground. You could put it right in the middle here on this little thing, and it'll kind of sink into the ground a little bit, which is kind of dumb looking. So, but if you want to make it pretty like I'm going to do, like she did, here's what you need to do. And yeah, I know you can hold Y and do multiple things at once. I was just kind of lining it up at first before I did that. So I'm just going to do it just like she did, just pretty close to. And then so all you're going to do is set these guys up, and then you're going to put your pal box in the middle here, and you may have to pick it up and move it a couple of times if you don't get it exactly right, but it will for the most part cover the entire thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys putting the pal box down, then I'm going to skip forward after I have the whole thing. I don't want to show you guys, you know, every step of me designing the base. That took a long time, but basically what you do is you set your little area up with some pal beds, and then you want to put a couple of berry farms and a feed box or something down that way they can collect the stuff. So you need your pals to water and to plant and to harvest, right? And then you're going to need your pick guys that'll harvest the ore and the coal. And then you're going to need transporters to put them in boxes. So you're going to need some boxes down. And you can put forges here and cook it, or you can move it all the way back to your base. So if you're going to cook it here, you're going to have a fire guy out, of course, as well. Now, I would recommend 100% that you're going to need to put like some the little hot tub things out for them. Otherwise, they'll get stressed, and I'll show you one of my guys is stressed. So make sure you have stuff for them. You see on the top right, my guy's stressed. So here's the base set up, how I had it and wanted it. So here's a little platform over here, just up to the edge, and I put a wall in the back so they don't go off the back. A couple of berry farms there, and here's my forge, or refining forge, in a box there. I can dump stuff in if I get too weighted down. But just kind of walk around. I'll show you guys. Like I said, there's coal rocks here. They're going to harvest all the trees if they do that kind of stuff as well. And they're going to harvest these metal rocks. And then these sting guys here, the meta stings or whatever, those are pretty good. I got an Anubis working in here. But as you can see, all the ore around here as well. And then I got some Inferno Rams that are collecting, as well as burning a little bit, so they do some stuff. So there you go, guys. And I use a couple of Ragnahawks in here to carry stuff. They're pretty good at carrying. But that's kind of the base setup, so you get an idea. I would, like I said, I would put a couple of the spas down. So hot tubs, hot springs, I think they're called, because you're gonna need to get that stress out. I'm gonna have to do that for this combat, as he's getting pretty stressed out. So, but if you guys enjoyed it, please like and subscribe if it was helpful. Once again, appreciate you guys watching. Make comments and like and subscribe if you did it, if it was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.